Hello, my name is Corgi Circus. Have you considered gaming? How is everybody today? It's a beautiful Tuesday. The moment I've been waiting for all weekend. Welcome back, welcome back. Dudes. Hope you guys are feeling good. I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like a big game day is in order. We got a big one for us today. Okay, let's talk about what we're doing today. So, we will obviously play Territorial. We will obviously play OpenFront. Here's the thing, though. You ready for this? Okay, so we have to finish Dummy Nation. We have a Dummy Nation run not done. I forgot what country we're even playing as. I think it was Latvia, if I remember correctly. Was it Latvia or Lithuania? Broke my toe yesterday? Dude. My favorite part about breaking a toe is there's no point in going to the doctor. Unless it's like horribly like jilted off to the side. They're just going to look at it and be like, yeah, that happens. I've broken my toe before. Broke my toe in like, it was like mission trip. We were playing soccer in the sand. We went down to help with Katrina. We were playing soccer in the sand and I got kicked. I kicked the ball right as somebody else kicked it, and one of my toes was just real fattened up. Bad. You didn't stream on my birthday, August 16th. Happy birthday from all of us to you. We wish you happy birthday from all the Corgi crew. There you go, Issa. Happy birthday. Sorry I missed it. All right. But anyways, back to this. It was Lithuania. Are you sure? Okay. Lithuania. I have to look at your spelling. Lithuania. Run. Now, here's the thing. Is I do want to start playing Cosmoteer. Because I've been playing it a lot off stream. And if it's on stream, I can call it productive and business related and not wasting time. I feel like that's a great idea. Now, am I going to have stamina at the end of a 6-hour stream to then play more? Who knows? Probably not. Hold on. Someone PayPal me. Hey, Tim, thank you for the $3 donation. Appreciate that. But, am I going to commit to doing a Cosmoteer run at the end of a 6-hour stream? No. Is it possible? Sure. So we'll update that. That'll be the schedule for today. Happy late birthday, USA. Dude, that was July 4th. It's August 19th. You're very late on that. Was I? Whoopsies. Well, thank you, Miro. I appreciate it. Maybe I shouldn't have called out your full name. But I didn't know if you wanted it that or not. How old are you? Probably 20 plus. I mean, at least 20. No, this is a great way for me to know that you are like 12 at maximum. If you can look at me and go, this guy's could be in his 20s. He could be 20. Lets me know that you are 12. We got him. No Dark Borg? No, today's video was Cosmoteer. Today's video was a banger. I'm gonna be straightforward with you. That first game, chef's kiss. Like, it was reminiscent of old Territorial where people would fight the crown and like without hesitation, you wouldn't have to like beg people for buy-in. It was great. Bye, Corgi. I'll be back at 2 p.m. Okay, 2 p.m. sharp. I'll see you then. Hey, Nebula member for a month. What's up, Corgis? What's up, Nebula? How are you? Everything isn't about you, Corgi. He was asking my age, and I said I was 20. Oh. How dare I, in an environment where all the attention's on me, it's kind of like me being the speaker at a banquet. How dare I assume that a question that wasn't specifically worded towards you, British Sir, would be for me? That is correct. I am the villain here. I need attention, and you're ruining it for me by bringing attention onto you. Cutie! Good to see you. Team battle? Yeah, we'll do some team battles. We'll do some regular battles. We'll do a team battle. But we're gonna do what we always do. We're gonna hang out in lobby 2. Lobby 2 is where it's at. Lobby 1 doesn't work for stream games, being frank with you. Why is multiplayer not loading for me? Who knows? I mean, we'll figure it out right now. This could be a short territorial stream. It's loading for me. We could do a team game. Hold on. Let me switch my name. Corgi Corgs. That'll teach the stream snipers. But let's do a team game. Team Unity. Let's bring it together. How do I change the lobby? I'll show you when it's time, Silva. Have no fear, my friend. All right. Let's get ready. Let's look for a good game. Yeah, we might as well do Caucasia 4 team. I imagine if we try to do anything bigger than that, it'll shrink down to a 4 team. So let's do Caucasia. And get ready to rumble. Corgs. Oh yeah, I'll show them, Bills. Dude, Bills, are you excited? Football's back, baby. Freaking, the Broncos. We signed Evan Ingram in the offseason. He had a sick catch in preseason and gained like 40 yards. It was like, hell yeah, brother. I'm so excited. I hope the Broncos are good this year. It's been so long. It's been a decade since they were good. We lost 38-0 against Chicago. Yeah, but here's the difference between you and Chicago. Chicago's trying really hard with their starters because they got to figure out what they're doing with Caleb Williams. The Bills, on the other hand, brother, they don't need to worry about preseason. They've got their vets and stuff. They're just trying out. They're just trying to find out the backups, really, and maybe some of the new recruits if they have any gusto. But I bet you the Bills were not playing any starters, and if they were like, we'll run the most basic package, try the least amount we can to make sure nobody gets hurt. But Chicago, on the other hand, they got a new coach, new offensive coordinator. They got to figure stuff out. They were trying. And they're like, hey, we got a decent defense, good team. We might as well try our darndest to see if we can win against them. And, you know, perspective. I'll never forget who, actually, I already forgot. Who was the quarterback? Came in so cocky. I actually think it was Caleb Williams. Came in so cocky and be like, dude, he was like, he won his preseason game. It was like, the NFL is supposed to be hard. And then he found out that, like, no team runs their actual packages on defense in the preseason. And he just, like, spent the rest of the year getting rolled. No, it was Justin Fields. Justin Fields came in and was like, yeah, he scored like 3 touchdowns. Like, NFL's pretty easy. Don't know what anyone's talking about. And he's like a backup. A forever backup now. All right, we're done here. Mission accomplished. We'll save up. We'll give one big donation. And we'll see how we can do from there. I want to play, but it's too early. Nebula, where are you from? That's early, dude. It's 10 a.m. Pacific time. What are you, from Guam? I don't think I've ever actually met anyone from Guam via stream. One day, though. One day. That's our dream. Your empire looks like Antarctica for some reason. Someone buy this man a map. Help him. Help him. He needs a map, guys. It's not looking good for us. Find someone from the Vatican? I'm going to be honest, that seems impossible. Because first off, we would need someone in the age bracket of an old man who has also become a Catholic priest, which involves a vow of poverty. So we're looking for an old man who knows technology, but is really poor. So poor it would be like uncouth to probably even own a computer other than for like emailing. So I feel like the chances of us finding a priest or someone from the Vatican City is basically 0. El Mayo, nah, it's 12 for me. I'd rather watch stream today. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, go get him, Kingmaker. Oh, that's not even a guy on our team. Well, good luck. I believe in you. I hope you do well. I gave you a lot of troops, and I can't donate for a while. So, frick. My birthday gift was $50 in clothes. The $50 is $50 slash clothes, not $50 in clothes. But the clothes that were just the lamest present you could get on your birthday. I'm gonna be straightforward. That's a matter of perspective. You become an adult and you get clothes on your birthday, you go, hell yeah. Like, especially, like, I'm trying to remember. It was one Christmas, my dad gave me like a spider jacket, and I was like so amped. Because this was back in the day when I was like really into skiing, and the spider jacket is like super nice quality. I was so amped to get that jacket. But then you become an adult, and then people you're lucky if people even like wish you happy birthday. You're lucky if people remember, dude. There was one year, it was like, I was so down bad. Like, I was graduating college. I'd just been broken up by 3 girls in a row. All of them, like, not gonna accuse anyone of cheating. But, you know, it was one of those situations where they broke up and within like a day were dating somebody else. Seemed suspicious. So I was feeling so bad. And like that had really got me. And then I was graduating college, and because that had happened, I wasn't in the mindset of getting a job. So I was like late on that. And so I graduated without a job. And I was feeling so bad. And then it was my birthday, and then my parents didn't call me on my birthday. They forgot, dude. And I called them at like 12:59 or like 12:01 my time. I was like, hey, you guys forget something? They're like, hey, no, what's up? It was like, it was my birthday today. And they go, oh. By the way, this game's not over. We're in a bad way. Here. Mr. Russian Man, can you go win this for me? Can you go do that for me? Can you go win? Can you go win the game? Kingmaker is not doing a great job. This is you, right? Yeah, thank God. That dropped, so that's not good. Dude, that's messed up. Yeah, it really messed me up for a long time. Because it's like, you know, not the fact that I got broken up with like 3 times in a row, but the fact that like I definitely got cheated on, and one time was with like my best friend at the time, and that didn't feel good. Just as bad as it can get. And I was like, dang, dude. Rip Corgi 2025 to 2025. I mean, I'm over it now. We're good. But it did mess me up for a very long time. It's hard to have good self-esteem when something like that happens to you, I will say. What's error 1006? Do I look like the developer, my guy? I have no clue. Probably your mother. All right, I think we're doing okay. Birthday boy, William, and Russian has a lot of troops, so we should be okay. We should be okay here. I feel like with each passing birthday, fewer people congratulate. I mean, here's the thing. That's true, but I don't want to be like a doomer for the youth. So what I'm going to be telling you is I had a lot more people on my 21st birthday than I did on my 35th birthday. But the people that were at my 35th birthday mattered a lot more. You know, your social circle as an adult really shrinks, but it also really solidifies with like the good friends. There are people at my 21st birthday I haven't talked to in years, and probably never will again. Because at the end of the day, they were friends at the moment, but they weren't like good friends. So, you know, like, I think, like when I was in my 20s, I would call like 10 people like my best friend. And then now it's like I got 2, but those are my ride or dies. Like, if you need to bury a body, well, I wouldn't put that on because I'm such a good friend. But if I did, they would call. They would pick up, and they'd be like, all right, let's do this. I feel like that's my social circle now, ride or die. Yeah, I mean, it definitely gets more difficult when everyone starts having kids and getting married. But you still have them, you know? Everyone gets their own kind of social life. All right. Do you guys want to try for this contest? I mean, we're right here. We might as well go for it. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Hello, everyone. Thank you. What's up, Saturn? How are you? I mean, might as well. Yeah, that's kind of my thought, too. It's like, we might as well give it a go. Win or lose, you know, we'll have fun. Sounds like a good plan, right? Dude, did I remember to get water? Hell yeah. Why do you have face cam on live stream but not on your videos? It just honestly gets in the way a lot in the videos. Like, because it's like a stationary like image that you move with your map. Like, if this was kind of like locked in a little bit more ratio wise, then I'd consider it. But a lot of times it's like hard to just kind of put yourself in and be like without blocking anything. Like if I was playing a first person shooter, then I probably would, because you know that rotates with the camera and you're really not missing a lot. But a mapping game, it doesn't quite work out as well. Y'all win this contest. Good. You got this? And thanks, Nebula. I mean, hopefully. We'll figure it out. Yeah. All right, we'll just finish up this last bot, then we are done. Iraq, you're playing against us? Buddy, what happened? Hello, Corgi. What's up, Ginger? How are you? I know I say this to you every time, but I really like your name. I've personally never owned a ginger cat, but I do enjoy how derpy they do be. By the way, me and my friends were meant to do a sports competition for my university in Poland, but they all left the admin till the last minute. Now we can't go. Nice. I mean, if I was in my 20s and you invited me to something like that, I'd probably be the guy who's like, I forgot to do the paperwork. So I sympathize with your friends. Also, I don't feel like I'd ever travel to go do athletics. Ugh. Like, I'd go to, like, the intramural fields or, like, the pool. I don't think I'd ever, like, hey, let's go across the, I can't donate still. Let's go to a different country to do something. No, it was the university that left the admin till the last minute. That makes sense, too. Yeah. Just some person at the university be like, nah, I got other things to do. Gotta sneeze. Can't. You're starting to get too yacht. This is the worst. It's the worst. All right, we gotta like fight Blue, but I can't donate. Oh my god, can I donate a smaller amount? Okay, I can donate a smaller amount. Jeez Louise. Okay, that I can't. I mean, it's like, why have it? Like, I understand if you can't load up like one person, but just not being able to donate at all is just so stupid, dude. This is why we don't play teams. In lobby 1 is because of like this dumb mechanic. can't donate to you, can't donate to you. I can donate to you. What are the rules of donating, dude? What's going on? Like, I can't donate to this guy. I can't donate to Elliot anymore. Does anyone actually know? Because like the change note just says like anti-cheating technology. I don't even know at this point. Yeah, it's just like, are you like, how can you make a change that like is so unintuitive as to like what are the rules for it? That like it's not readily available, and then the information on how it works isn't readily available. Well, it never happens with me. I've never seen it. No, I mean, it's like new. So if you haven't been playing for a while, it's like a couple weeks old, but it's so silly. What does the stream title mean? Basically, like when you're like, oh, dude, life's not going well. But like, that sucks. Yeah, but have you considered gaming though? And kind of like that mindset. Oh yeah, I haven't really been playing. That makes sense. Yeah, it's a very foolish maneuver. And I think, even though it wasn't explicitly said, that this was inputted to like counter donation bots. Because someone would spawn in with like 40 bots and then just all donate to one. And then that guy would attack. Which, okay. But then like, the rules of when and when you can't donate are never explained. Thank goodness we still don't have a simple name filter, though. I mean, goodness, that would be catastrophic to put into the game. It's been quite a lot of university funds for us to go, so I'm just waiting on the Grapevine. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I guarantee the Grapevine of someone not doing the paperwork so you couldn't go and they wasted money is just going to be like a person getting slightly yelled at. Like, hey, don't do that again. It's not going to be like this big moment. Is anyone attacking the crown? It would be love to see it. Let's see if I can give a bigger donation here. Yeah, there you go. You got 1.3 million. There we go. We just gotta donate to our guy. Don't donate to Banana. They can steal the points away from us, guys. You gotta donate to Elliot. At least Corgi won. I mean, here's the thing. We haven't quite won yet. We need Elliot to finish things off. There we go. After this, can we go to lobby 2? Yeah. All right, so for those who were asking, first off, take off tags, because we'll never need those again. To get to lobby 2, you go to game menu, you go to settings, you go to lobby 2. You go back, and then you hit multiplayer again, and you're in lobby 2. And let's do a battle royale. Now people in the backlines can't donate often enough. I know! And it's such a random thing of like when you can donate, how much you can donate for. Like there's no timer or countdown or any of the things that you could look at on screen to know when you can donate again. It feels random. It's a bad change. I used to give the developer flowers because at least when he used to like input a bad decision, he would take it away. And now he's just balls to the wall, just like whatever he thinks is a good idea, which hasn't been a good one in a long time. He just does it. And you just sit back and you just go, what's your plan? Do you have a plan? It's like, do you get confused what game you're working on? And you just input like a thing to a different game and you go, good enough. World free for all? Yeah, we can do a world free for all. Full sending off. Could be fun. Let's go. Let's have some fun. Yeah. What's up, Doob? How are you? I did start this stream with like half a coffee though, and I will need to go get more at some point. Where do I want to go? Not really anywhere. Oh, Middle East maybe. We'll throw myself in the meat grinder. Just who cares? Compared to other developers, the decisions aren't so bad. Name another developer that's making worse decisions. Like what game is getting ruined beyond recognition? Roblox, kind of. Yeah. What was that report or something? No, it was like some YouTuber did like a video about like how much predators were in like Roblox, and it was like a lot. It was a lot. It's just all the news for Roblox just keeps getting worse, and it's just kind of like, yeah, you've been sweeping this problem under a rug for quite some time, and it's not looking good. But I don't think that's like a development decision as much as like a lack of proper controls. Yeah, the guy got banned and drama everywhere. Yeah, it's a real bad look for them. Like, it didn't affect their stock price. So, you know, Roblox is good. But it's a real bad look for them to be like, this is the guy who's like catching people and reporting it. And you go, let's ban him because it's bad attention. I get it. I'm going to be straightforward with you. If I was working for Roblox, I would do the same thing. I'd do it a little bit more quietly than what they did. And have you know, an understanding of just kind of the ramifications of banning someone on YouTube. But you know, it's probably still do the same thing. Actually, they lost 12 billion in stock. I don't even think Roblox has 12 billion in stock, so I'd love to know your source. I would love to know that. I feel like that's a drastic overestimation on Roblox's stock price. Now, granted, I don't know what Roblox's stock price is, but 12 billion seems a little excessive. They're getting sued by 22 states for what? They had 88 billion at the start. Okay. Maybe I just don't know Roblox. What can I say? Here, we'll just look at it together. Roblox stock price. Okay, so let's look at... Ooh, it did... Ooh, it did go off a cliff. Hold on. It did go off a cliff. You guys are right. It went from 124 to 113. It's currently sitting at 118. Okay, so they did affect it. It's gone down by at least 60 billion. I don't think so. Again, hold on. What's their stock is trading at 118. Okay, so it is going down. It's down by a lot, though. That's pretty bad. Sucks for them. Anywho, just back to the game. Remember how we're gamers, not stock price nerds? It'll go back up. It does every year before Christmas. Oh, you bet, dude. You bet. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I would buy now. Like, granted, they're facing a lot of litigation, but the company's not gonna go away, right? And what Roblox has is like a stranglehold on the youth. It's gonna be a good one to buy into. Munch. Roblox also insisted that instead of jailing predators, they should report them to Roblox. However, the Roblox authorities are lazy. I mean, here's the thing, but is like there's a limit to how much you have to do. And if you don't have to do it, a corporation's not going to do it because it's going to be more expensive to do it. They're not the police after all. I mean, at the end of the day, the police need to police the internet, is I'm sure the mantra that they're living by. Because, like, for Roblox, the more you do, the more you investigate, the worse it's going to be right now. Like, the more you go, hey, we found another predator, is bad. It's bad for Roblox. It cuts down their users. It draws a lot of bad attention. And at the end of the day, the CEO's only job is to make the stock price go up. Stock price, by investigating that, is not going to go up. They just put their heads in the sand to say, put it on the police and hope it goes away. Is this server 1 or 2? Feels like 2. Oh yeah, you betcha it's 2. You betcha, you silly goose. Everybody wants to fight. Go get him, killer. I'm down. You have to lead, though. All right, I'm in. It took a lot of convincing, but I'm in. Dude, you should join this. Yeah. Let's go, boys. Howie. Why hurt Corgi? He's simple boy. He's simple, nice boy. Stop. Everyone in the game, keep your eyes on the left? No. What would you even be concerned about, you silly goose? What's even over there? I don't think there's anything to worry about. I mean, sure. I'm actually down for that too. Lead the way. I'm in, brother. I'm in. Ape together strong. I actually like Ape Elliot more than I like Ape Thet. There's no booms. Good luck, Freezed. Your attacks fall on deaf ears. This is a game without full sins, you fool, which is why I was so confident in attacking you in the first place. Yes. Exquisite? Yazov is dying, though. We gotta figure something out. You're gonna want to fight that guy. All right, Thet, let's make it quick. Sorry, Elliot. Let's make it quick, Thet. Hurry. Morgoth, join us. Kitsune's killing Yazov? Yeah, I see it. Now, the problem is I want to build a coalition to fight him, which is going to involve everybody here. And here's the thing, is like I could sit around and do nothing, or I could attack somebody, and the best person to attack was Elliot. So now it is very important that I get over there in a position to fight him. you're like dead, so I'm gonna just get over here. Fight him, boys. That you gotta get down. Oh god. That if you can get here, we can win. That if you can boat down. That. Dang it, that you had to send a bigger boat. You gotta realize, game on the line, you gotta send a big boat. Okay, do not get kicked off that. Do not get kicked off. Come on, that. Don't get kicked off. Stay that. Push the advantage. Wait. Kicked him off. Oh, buddy. Now, do people turn on me? I wouldn't be mad. I'd actually be pretty okay with that. After all, it's a free-for-all. I mean, granted, it was a nice effort from the three of us to, yeah, win, to like fight everyone. But it's Thet's best move to now fight me. You don't win yet, punk. You don't win yet. Ooh, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Maybe you two should fight each other, not just bank on the fact you'll get more land from Corgi, because that's gonna get a lot more than you will, Kit. You might want to consider fighting over here, champ. No, they're going for my corpse. I'll make you regret this. No, that you should honestly push me down. You've gotten to this point, you're gonna need to just finish me off, bud. You need to finish me off. Yeah, don't be foolish. Don't ruin your chance of winning the game. You still have Morgoth in this. You should definitely fight to take my land. There you go. Now you just gotta fight Kit with Morgoth on your side. GG Corgi, you're cooked? Yeah. 100%. At the same time, I allowed myself to get cooked, right? I was more worried about not allowing a steamroll than like winning the game. I'd much rather have a competitive end game than a game that ends in 10 minutes with a decisive victor. Now, what is Morgoth? I mean, he's got to kind of pick sides, but it's very even right now. It's going to be an interesting one. I mean, Morgoth's in a good position because he's the only one in the Americas. So I'd probably be voting in America whenever to like grab a little bit more land there. But you really want to like not wish-wash every single attack. So you want to let them solidify who's going to be the leader for a while before you start attacking. Someone just called Morgoth Mongolia? Dude. Alright, so that's good enough. Now you can just start boating into like Central America, work your way up to North America. Again, there's no full sins, but you do want to like position yourself well. Trix can still win. Who's Trix? Island boy tricks? Oh, I thought he was one of the bigger players. No, he legitimately is an island boy. He's everywhere. He's been a boating empire this whole time. That's fair. I mean, don't forget, we'll call it at the 20-minute mark. Now, also keep in mind, there are no full sins. So you cannot wait on your merits until then. You gotta go for the victory yourself. Morgoth, this is a great time to turn on the crown, so you have a chance of winning yourself. As Thet's fallen 50,000 pixels behind. Yeah, you really don't want to leave that. You're getting too low. 40%'s a little too high. You never really want to let the difference get more than like 30,000 pixels. 40,000's pushing it. 50,000's an emergency. What are the requirements being a mod and stream? You have to be over 18. You have to be in the stream for long enough, basically like 6 months consistently. And you have to be there when we need one. I mean, Morgoth has a shot. That's for sure. But he needs to boat into the New World, because what he doesn't want to do is cut that off from being able to attack over here. Because then it leaves him one target. Okay, that's over here now. That's off. Now we got a new crown, but it's a lot more even for Morgoth. So this is a lot more even. And now you just look, 30,000 pixels, flip on that. Which lobby are we in? Ben, we're in lobby 2. Am I good? No, Nebula, you're not good. You have not been here very consistent. Let's be real honest with each other. Let's be really honest with each other. You don't meet the consistency requirements for a mod. Keep the requirements high, basically, to make sure that when we do get a new mod, it's a quality one. All right, we're down to the last 3 minutes. The last 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Morgoth has become the crown. Good for you. All right, I tried. Hey, I respect it. I respect the game. I mean, you have a leg up already just by paying for your own membership. Morgoth's doing LeBron work. I mean, he's definitely come back from a position of real, like, behind. But it's not over yet, and he has probably the most difficult pathway to victory. Maybe Thet does. I'll be mod, I just got here. Okay, Josh, you're mod now. What if I just threw out the window, like, so went to all the circles to, like, went through all the hoops to, like, turn down Nebula, and then just immediately gave it to Josh. It's like, I'm sorry, he was a lot more confident than you were. Yeah, not a lot we can do. All right, last minute. I'm gonna be honest, if Morgoth can keep off these boats from Kit, he wins. I think Trix wins this. Listen here, all right? Y'all keep telling the same joke over and over again. Y'all point to who's like the small island boy and be like, he's got a chance. He doesn't. He doesn't. The only person that really has a chance is Kit. And if Kit lands, he wins. I mean, that might actually come back because Morgoth has used a lot of troops to defend. We're down to the last 15 seconds. Will it be enough for Morgoth? Can he hold? No! That's the crown. But Kit, Also has a border on that. It's not over, and Kit's got a ton of troops. There's a big attack. 2 seconds left. Kit steals it. Oh. Well done, Kit. Well done, Kit. Great game. Great game. That's what we want. That's fantastic. Great effort. All right, hold on. I'm going to grab some coffee. I'm going to go to the bathroom. We'll be right back. We'll stay in Battle Royale. Oh, I thought you were talking to me, British. I was like, not to be rude. I was like, what did I do? Never mind. I'm back. Hey. Stop barking. All right, we're back. We're back. Oh, how was he? Rinky, I had to get coffee. And I had to go to the bathroom. But I'm back. Also, hello. Dude, I just came, take it easy. Listen, you came with a lot of aggression. I'm coming with a lot of aggression. Let's get ready to fight. Anyways, let's do Australia. Little Battle Royale, Australia. Go, 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 go. How do you feel about Corgi being dethroned? Listen, bud. This is like the 40th time it's happened. I don't care. Answer was the same the first time. It is every time. Congratulations, Doji. I hope they actually keep it and they didn't just burn themselves out like they always do to like get enough points to get up there and then just lose the slow grind of attrition. But the clan battle is really out of my hands. You can see I don't play in lobby 1 anymore. Like, it really doesn't matter to me. That's a lot more like Discord and voice calls, or the voice chat and Discords thing, than it is mine. I've never really cared about our ranking. The only time I ever really did care about the ranking was when we had the opportunity to first get it. I think I streamed for like 6 hours so we could get it, and that was cool. Like, yeah, we did it. And then we just been number 1 consistently for like 2 years. So I'm pretty happy that there's another clan, but like I'm saying, I hope they actually, like, you know, keep it up, because what always happens is it'll be like a 12-hour grind over multiple days, and everyone involved will just burn themselves out and they won't want to play the game for months, and then we'll just slowly take it back. I'd rather somebody else have it, though, to be honest with you, because I catch a lot of ridiculous flack because everyone needs a boogeyman, and it's really easy to point at the clan who's in first place and be like, they're the problem. No, I didn't make it in time? How embarrassing. How embarrassing, sir. How do you feel about your best friend Aziz being the leader of the clan? Well deserved. Aziz is like the nicest guy. I mean, I cannot express to you how many people he has specifically taught one-on-one in the voice chat. He is by far one of the best assets our clan has. He's the nicest guy in the world. He plays a lot, and he's like so friendly and welcoming to new people that, like, I couldn't be happier with him. Yeah, he is very nice. He taught me very well. Yeah, he's an incredibly nice guy. He's one of those people where if someone badmouthed him, I like wouldn't believe them. Like, no, I don't think so. Honestly, it's time for like half the clans who are able to consistently compete with Corgi would be fun. I would much prefer that. It would be a lot more fun if there was like more than 2 clans that could ever fight for first place. Like, when was the last time, outside of a cheating scandal, where there was a clan who was first place besides Corgi or OG? I feel like legitimately it has been years. Drew? Honestly, probably. And Drew, like, did not want to be first place. He was like, he did want to be first place, but as soon as he did, they were like, back off. PL did it in 2024. For, what was it, like a few hours, though? It wasn't even that long. I'm not talking about like a little spike. I'm talking about somebody who's actually held it. It's not enough to climb to the top of the ladder if you can't, like, hold on, you know? I'll fight Morgoth. I got nothing else to do. I mean, Aura had a chance if they really tried. You could say that about more than a dozen clans. Like, oh, if they really tried, they could get it. But, like, really trying is, like, do you want to, like, hate the game? Do you want to turn this game into, like, just a job that you don't even use for enjoyment anymore? Grind for first place. Now, what I'm really interested to see is what the leaderboards would look like if OpenFront had a leaderboard for clans. I'm surprised they haven't gotten into that. And I wonder if it's something they just don't want to mess with, or if they've seen the toxicity that spews from it. Has spewed from it via territorial and been like, we don't want a part of that. Cat is coming for my words. Number 1, mark my words. How about this? I guarantee you in 6 months, Cat is not even a clan anymore. That's fair. That's fair. Cat already died once. This is the revival. Yeah. The only clans that really have any staying power are those that are tied to countries. I'm gonna be honest though, I am surprised with how much Turkey and India plays. Like, there's a big Turkish and Indian population that we haven't seen them rise. Like, it's been a... India used to be like in the top 10. We haven't seen them in a while. TR pops in there every now and then. No Belgian clan. I think you guys just join in with the EU clan, right? I would assume, because, you know, Belgium is pretty heavily tied to the EU, just in real life. NL clan bikes, rar. Yeah, nothing's more scary than a Belgian. Or a Netherland. A Dutchman? Yeah. In fact, the OG has a whole Discord with thousands of members, openings, and training sessions. I mean, tell me you haven't been on our Discord without telling me you haven't been on our Discord. But, Noxel, I'm not really looking for an adversary today, so let's just have fun. Like, I get you kind of want to come in here and trash talk, but I'm going to be honest to you, like, I don't care, and I kind of find it, like, boring. More than anything else. It's kind of like our Discord, yeah? Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like every clan has that. But I'd rather talk about something more interesting. Tom, good to see you. All right, how's our game looking? McFreeze is the crap. This is a real ugly game. No one's really, like, this could go for anybody. I would say the only person I would probably count as out is Kazdan, and the only reason he's not out is because this is such a house of cards with everybody else that I think people are afraid to attack for the sake of being attacked in kind. Exhibit A. Ark gave one attack into Kazdan, immediately attacked by Freezed. Corgi, have you considered adding some open front channels to your Discord? Yes, I have, and I keep forgetting. I talked with this about the, I talked about it in the staff channel about like, hey, this is kind of what I'm thinking, and I forgot to do it. Honestly, I think Yazov has the best position right now. No, I mean, it's kind of hard to take it away from Kit. I would say Kit does because, like, Freeze could probably attack and get away with it. Trix, I don't think he could. I think he would get attacked. Especially if, like, Freeze and Kits are attacking. I think Elliot, if Trix tried to join it, Elliot would fight Trix. I feel like Kit will be in the middle more. I mean, Kit's best position is not being in the middle. He needs to eliminate Kazdan, somehow get down Freeze, and if he can do those two things, he wins the game. There goes Yazov, trying to make a big move. I like this move for Yazov. It just gets him in a better position to win the game or be competitive, so that, like, Trix is not, or he's got border on Trix in case anybody does attack him. I think Kits needs to consolidate Kazdan and get out Freeze. Hey, you think great minds think alike. I think that's a tall order, but like it's your best path to victory because you have two options. One, you fight Freeze, or two, you fight Trix. Trix gives you borders with two other people. Not a great move. Freeze gets you a border with Elliot, and that's a 1v1. Yazov would have to do the ridiculous boat to get over here. It's pretty easy to defend this boat path. I believe he's trying right now. I wouldn't be surprised if he's trying to go for this island quietly, and I just called it out and ruined it for him. And there goes a boat to defend. Ooh. Everyone's on a tough spot on this one. Yeah, this game is a real house of cards. Like when you get in a position where everyone stops moving before 10 minutes happens, which we had in this game, it's going to be a tricky end game. Trix is in a terrible spot. Trix definitely has the hardest path to victory of anyone here, followed by Elliot. Those two are going to be in rough spots. School started. My birthday's on the worst school day in the week. I've got 1 hour in the morning, then 3 hours of sitting, then there stupidly, and have 3 more hours. I mean, when you have great breaks like that, just do your homework in school and get it done. Just treat it like a job. Corgi, do you know who Big Lenny is? No. I have no idea. I've never heard of him. If Trix wins, I'll be impressed. Yeah, I mean, he's, again, got a really tough path, and I think him striking first was a risk. That, like, Yazov isn't going to do anything, and he's probably betting the fact that, like, Freeze would join him. But basically what that is actually, what's actually occurred from that is essentially Kit can no longer really go after Freeze unopposed, and Kit's game's kind of ruined by that because he really needed Trix in there to be his kind of like backline defense against Yazov. But now he's got a really easy border over there. Life's gonna get tough. It's a coin toss when that happens. Yeah, it's bad news bears for Kit, which is why he's like not doing anything. He's just like, I hope this gets figured out. His ideal world is that Freeze or Yazov cuts off Elliot, but both are smarter players not to do that. So Elliot's going to get all this land to make sure he's got a border on Kit. What's going on, Range? Just hanging out the door. Hey, bud. He just likes to come sit at the doorway and then look at the front door. He's like, likes to guard me. It's like, that's very sweet of you, but like, outside of that one time where someone came in unannounced and you did nothing, we've been good. Hold on. This has got to happen. Like that. Dude, I never used to have to use eye drops. I feel like the contact I used has like changed the formula or something. Which wouldn't surprise me, isn't it just so American to be like, oh, we have a product that people have enjoyed for years, so let's just go ahead and make it cheaper. Make it out a cheaper product. Corey, what's your favorite past job? Boys, don't settle for a free-for-all. Go for the win, yeah. Favorite job, I would say, is one of two. One would be when I worked at the Renaissance Reno Hotel. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed my coworkers. I was good at the job. I really enjoyed the space and working there. It was a lot of fun. That was great. And two would honestly be Walmart, which sounds crazy. But Walmart was amazing. I was in the garden center, and outside of like the dumb things that come with Walmart, aka the dumbest people in the world shopping there, I had really cool co-workers, and we had a lot of fun. Corey, what are taxes like for YouTube? Basically, you are considered by the government as an independent contractor. Independent contractors don't pay taxes out of their paychecks individually. Like you would get a regular pay stub and you would see like taxes withheld for this. Basically, you pay your taxes all at once at the end, which is 20 to 30% of your income. So you have to like be pretty diligent about saving up, or you can pay them quarterly. I don't pay them quarterly. So yeah, they're rough. They're rough. It's really rough on a small entrepreneur to be like, here's a giant bill. Hey, I know you're just trying to make it, but here's a giant bill. All right, now Freeze is in a good spot. If I'm Freezed, I honestly think I turn and burn on Elliot right here. I mean, I know there's the risk of a full send, but I don't think you want to finish off Kit and go into a fight at the end with Elliot and Yazov, which is why I think Yazov grabbed this island, is because he sees that potential coming. I see a three-way coming. Yeah. Hard to avoid. But Kit is still in the game. He can still win this. He's a smart player. I mean, he just won the last game with a very smart move at the end. We got 4 minutes left. I don't know how it works in America, but taxes where I live are a lot different. Yeah, that's typically how taxes work. One would say. One would argue. But taxes are confusing. They should teach how to do your taxes in school. I mean, it's not that difficult if you like work one job out of the year and you did that job the entire time, then your taxes are not that bad. But knowing what you can and can't take deductions on, it gets a little tricky. They don't teach a lot of really important stuff. No, they really could focus a lot more on like how to live your life as an adult type classes, and less in like, here's geometry, here's trigonometry. Like, brother, no one's using that. Only engineers do. I think honestly one of the more important classes they could teach, or one of the best classes they should teach, is just financial management, financial self-management, how to manage your finances, how to make a budget, how to shop for what things cost, how to manage your credit card, knowing what a no APR or no interest credit card works, how you can transfer debt to credit card. To be fair, as a teacher, I disagree. Like, this stuff is useful, but I agree you're not going to make a whole course out of it. But then again, I suck in finances, so I'm not a reliable source. Yeah, I mean, it's just like one of those things where, yeah, you could always say like trigonometry is something that people should learn because it's a good building block for other things. So maybe saying that we shouldn't teach that is an exaggeration, but like teaching life skills in addition, I think would be valuable. Because like, it's really easy to look at like what you already know and be like, of course everyone knows that. And then you just talk to someone who's like I remember talking to this one person who I was just like, oh, just put it on a credit card. It's like, all my credit cards are maxed out. And I'm just sitting there be like, how do you get to a point where you max out your credit card? And she's like, I'm bad at budgeting. I'm like, man, you should learn how to budget. Like, the classes aren't designed for like the A+ curricular students, right? That's a class that's designed for like the kid who maybe doesn't have parents that are going to teach him those things and could really use that kind of life skill. All right, we got 20 seconds left. Let's see how this one goes. This is a rough one. Freeze is in a worse spot. Both players are going to want to full send on Elliot. This could be a tricky situation where we see a different full send, but we got 4, 3, 2, 1. Elliot wins uncontested. Yazov, you didn't even full send. You had a shot. Maybe he was banking on the fact that he could get some land elsewhere, but Good job to Elliot. Maybe he lost track of time. For real, classes in my school are working at the slowest pace, so I'm left behind or in front. Yeah, that's every class everywhere. Is the teacher's always beholden to the stupidest kid, and how fast they can move is beholden upon them. Because the teacher's ultimately responsible for everyone in the class learning. Which may seem unfair until you're the dumb kid and you go, dang man, I'm just not getting it. All right, let's do a teams game. Let's pop over to teams. I would say more than a kid's intelligent, the teachers are beholden to like the class clown's attitude that day. Like if the class clown's acting up, getting everybody rowdy, and like takes so long to settle everybody down to get them like teaching again, you're gonna be more behind than like trying to slow down and answer a question for like the kid who's just not getting it. You can one v one that guy. Class clown though, frick man, if he's on a tear, teachers, we're gonna be working behind today. We'll be behind the whole week. Absolutely. Ah, there you go. See, I knew my opinion was justified. A teacher backed me up. Oh man, when a class is rowdy, and you always know when you can always tell if you're the problem class, because the teacher will always talk about their problem class to every class that's not the problem. And if you're the problem, the teacher will not tell you you're the problem. Well, be like, the teachers feel like, oh my god, the fourth period's so far behind. They're like a week behind you guys. They're like, yeah, we're good. Fourth period's not hearing that same message. Ooh, Scandinavia 8 team. That's perfect. Let's do that one. Go, 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 go. Every class I was in was behind. Not sure what the common problem was. Yeah, that's a mystery. What could it possibly be? I can confirm this. So true. Thank you. Here's a little teacher story for you. All right, you ready for this? Tinavu, you ready for this? Okay. So, sorry if I'm retreading stories, but it's a good one. So, we had a class setup where like our English and history classes backed up into each other, and there was a foldable wall down the middle, so like each class would be looking at each other. And this is in high school. Every year we would have like a class assignment that would be a mixture of English and history, and you would have to present it at the end. You had a little bit of freedom of how you wanted to present it. Like I did a diorama of Wake Island, which was pretty fun and cool. And everyone presented. It would be like multiple weeks where you do like 5 kids a day, just rapid fire. So there was one kid in my class. The history teacher really like prided himself on teaching. He was great. He was like one of those teachers who's like a really good storyteller. He get you interested in the topic. It was a lot of fun. We're covering World War II. Good stuff. Hard as a man not to be interested in World War II. So this one kid gets up to do his presentation, and you can already tell he's off to a rough start, because instead of like a PowerPoint or any like aids, he just has papers in front of him, just a little sheet, just a few sheets. And look, by the looks of it, not a lot of sheets, which is not good, because this is like a big presentation. It's supposed to take up like 15 minutes. He gets up there, and for his whole 15 minutes, he refers to the Japanese people as the Japans. Which is just like, to get to that level means you have not been paying attention at all for weeks. How do you get to that point and call them the Japans? This is the end of the semester. We've been learning about the Japanese for months. And he gets up there for 15 minutes and just refers to the people of Japan as the Japans. and I've never seen a man so vividly die inside. As my history teacher, just silently, every time this kid said the word Japan's, just cringe a little. He's just like, oh God. Like, so mad, but not gonna like interrupt this kid and be like, it's the Japanese. Like, don't want to ruin, like, this is already enough. You just know. It wasn't like, oh, he just called it the Japan's and the rest of his like report was fine. No, this was an all-around train wreck. So why grease the wheels of a train that's already going off, you know? But it was just, it was so bad. It was just like, man, I've never seen someone so obviously get an F before in my entire life. The Japan's, yeah. It wasn't good. I was trying to get my Russian friend over here to help, because now I'm scared. Mom, pick me up, I'm scared. Jesus Christ. Jason, bored. No, Red. What are you doing? Look at green, they're the threat. Your own teammate's getting attacked. Why would you fight black? Fight this one. Frick. I'm going to the country Japanese with the people of Japan. Yeah. I hear that Japans are very pleasant people. Except for if you're in Tokyo, then it's every man for himself. Okay, this isn't lost yet. Okay, that's fair, Yellow. We're a little bit annoying that you're fighting me in this moment, but that's fair. Cruz, you could use some troops. I don't know what your plan is, but we're kind of folding fast over here. Here, let me just attack this guy. All right, I just gotta cut him off. You ever feel like a fly in this game just getting swatted away? That's what my attacks feel like right now. Yeah, we're cooked, boys. We're cooked. The kid kept calling public as public. Pubic as public. Oh, yeah. You know, you learn a lot about humanity in your sex ed classes. You just think everyone's kind of working from the same baseline. And then, like, you talk to the one kid who thought that he could just use a sock instead of a condom. And you go, what the hell? Oh, my God. See, that's one of those classes where I'm talking about, like, personal finances, where you, like, if sex ed wasn't taught in class, you would just assume everyone would figure it out, right? But then there's that kid who was using a sock. By the way, RIP to that girl. Jesus. Oh my God. No, man, down. I'm going down, boys. It's all downhill from here. Well, good luck, Cruz. I hope you do well. No. What team can win? I'm gonna be honest with you. This is down to white or purple, and it's gonna be about who plays the diplomacy game. Now, I would say, if I'm on the white team, I have seen Kit in 2 in-games before. I would take this opportunity to eliminate him and just get him off the board. He's not gonna be your friend. He's a wild card. He's a good player. You don't want to carry him to the end game. Even though he's small and doesn't look like he's gonna do a lot, I wouldn't trust it. Personally. I don't understand how some people need the talk. I think the talk was more of a byproduct of like the world before the internet. And I do think people needed the talk then. Now I think you could just Google and figure it out. But one of the most important lessons that I actually did learn in sex ed, I'll be the first to admit this because I feel like media really kind of set you up for failure there. One is better than two. You should never use two. Two creates friction and is like less safe than one. There you go. And I bet you there's someone in here who just learned that. Elliot's going to lose if they leave Kit. I mean, Elliot's kind of already in a rough position. I like this buffer state he has between green, so I actually think he's in a really good position to eliminate the purple team, which is his biggest threat. Knock down this. Now, that is unfortunate that green's over here, because now the whole board's turning against him. But, I mean, with 40%, I think he can just focus purple and win. Tell that to my girlfriend. Your girlfriend's dumb. Do a little bit of research right there and not have a teen pregnancy on your hands. I'm here to help. All right. How we looking? Rough. Rough. Good call. You got to get that island off there, though. Otherwise, that knocking him off is just pointless endeavor. And he's back in. The boating is getting rough. It's good effort by the rest of the world to fight this. It is very rough for Elliot right now. But he's got to get rid of the green team. And he can with a couple islands and just focus purple. I think he's ignoring... I mean, it is also a strategy of just ignoring green and fighting purple, but, like, we're losing percentages. Now, this is at the point where, like, Luhansk, he gave away a lot of troops, so he can't really help either. And the white team is really riding or dying with Elliot, so this is, I think this is over for the white team, and we go into a real feeding fest of who wins this. It's going to be real tough, real bad. Red wins? No, red's in a bad spot. Green's going to emerge as a big one out of this. Purple's going to emerge as a big one out of this. You know. Purple had a chance. They lost it. Purple's mistake was like focusing down this corner while their entire team was getting destroyed. You really can't win a team battle, especially on stream, without your teammates. You really need a teammate to get you to the end, to like at least the three-way. Then you can kind of like lose a teammate. Green made a comeback. I mean, green was always one of the stronger teams. At the end of the day, it was green, purple, and white that were the strongest teams. Now, red is strong, but like he has no way of not being in the middle. So for him to win is not realistic, I would say. Especially being surrounded by multiple players on the green team. He's surrounded by every member of the green team. I would not be surprised if they all just go after him. Red has a buffer state right now. They really don't. Red touches everyone. He touches purple down here. He touches green on all sides. He touches white right here. Now, I love this move from Elliot to get this guy out of the way and kind of fix his borders. And it is the argument to be made. Do you want to start knocking down Bosnian while the green team is distracted, or you want to start fighting the green team? I would consider fighting down purple. I think you could race that, but he's going to fight down green. So he's choosing purple as his friend, who's going to help him take down the region, which is not a bad call. Because white does have better borders on red. The only problem is purple's got this insidious kind of like tumor right here, which is going to make it hard if Bosnian flips to fight white. It will make it hard for him to win. I'm the other red player. I don't see another red player. Where are you? I'll look for you. Good luck. Good luck. Stay hidden out there, champ. So white's turning on red now. Okay, okay. I could see it. I could see the path. He's not getting any help from anybody else, which I understand why. Because the difference between first and second is so minimum that, like, why would you get involved? Other than like what Nowitzki's doing and just trying to get some boating out there, just a little bit better position. Although, yeah, keep that quiet. Don't tell anyone about that. That's a good place to be. I'm the lost yellow. Where's my boy? Get him, Jay. Get him, Jason. Finish him off. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, Red's getting really big, and I'm surprised no one's wanting to fight him. He's sitting at 42%, which is like the alert symbol going off, especially when he's got this guy who's not counting in. Yeah, now that he eliminates him, what is he actually at? Probably like 44%. This is bad. This is bad for the rest of the world. I think purple and green prioritize getting space or like position on white too much, and now red's in a really scary position. Purple's boating in because he doesn't want to cut off green from fighting, but at the same time, green's not going to do a lot of damage, so I don't know how much you have to worry about that. This is getting real rough. I mean, he's twice the size of Bosnian, who's in second place. Elliot's just trying to hold on. I mean, he's not gaining any percentage, but there's going to be kind of a watershed moment where if he kicks white off of this, it doesn't matter if white's still in the game. You can basically count him as out because you just have to hold the line for boating, and then red wins it. So whoever called red, congratulations, you are correct. But I will say it was based off the tunnel visioning of purple and green trying to get a position over here. Yeah, so downfall is green. White's kicked off. Red's going to win this. He's already at 50%. Well done. Well done. Well done. You played your borders well. You took advantage of a little mistake that other players made, and now it doesn't matter if white boats in because you have solidified your position with 48%. 48% in red interest is impossible to beat outside of beating yourself. There's no real way, even at 48%, like you can really lose the game unless you beat yourself by like over attacking. Solo game, well played, red. Yeah, his teammates died rather quickly, which does happen. I mean, he was just kind of the least big threat on the board, and he just got ignored enough that it didn't matter. So we'll call for red here. Good job, good job. What's up, Range? How you doing? Anyone come through the door yet? Or is it still locked? Would you say? Still locked? Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. My screen. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Remember when you told me red doesn't win? Red shouldn't have won. Red shouldn't have won. Red capitalized on the mistake of others, but he only got there because people made a mistake. BRR teams? We'll do another teams. We've done 2 battle royales. We'll do another teams. Sorry, Elliot, I was focusing on you. It's nothing to apologize for. It's not like you threw intentionally by any means. You just made a mistake. Like, you don't need to apologize for that. And it's hard to recognize it as a mistake in the moment. You were doing what was a smart play of getting a good position. And the board changed while you were doing it. Why are my maps different? Ben, you're in lobby 1. You need to go to lobby 2. So you go to game menu, settings, lobby 2. Back, and then join multiplayer. And now we wait for a good game. I love how this is like just typing constantly, like the typing thing's still there. Oh, I got rid of it. Nice. Okay. I don't want to do Halo. Not doing a 2-teamer. Corgi, when do you think your peak was? I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. Life is so complicated. Oh, dude, let's do Africa. Africa 7 teams. Life is so complicated that, like, I peaked in different aspects at different times in my life, you know? So it's just like, are you talking about happiness? Are you talking about physical fitness? Are you talking about like relationship wise? security wise, career wise. All right, let's do Africa. And who's to say like I've peaked and like things won't get better in those aspects later on in life as well. 35 is pretty young to be 36. Pretty young to be looking back on your life and be like, dang, dude, remember the good days? It's just like, oh man. YouTube wise, I will say this about YouTube, and this is something that CG taught me and is very true. You cannot stress about the valleys, and you cannot ride the highs. Because if you base your emotions off of that, you have to understand that YouTube is forever a state of ebb and flow. Sometimes the algorithm will like you, sometimes it won't. And if you just live and die by that, like the peaks and valleys, like it was very easy for me, like last October, to be like, dang, dude, channel's over, territorial is done. Boom, giant spike in November, carried for like 6 months. Now we're in a little bit of a lull, which always happens in summer. Gaming channels don't do well in summers because all the audience is like gone. They're like vacationing or working or doing other things. It's like, well, I get it, you're outside. So we're in a lull right now, but it doesn't mean it's over. And it doesn't mean that like we should like be mourning the channel. We're fine. Yeah. You talked to CG Plays, I thought, about that, but I didn't know if you guys actually talked. We used to be, I would say, friends, and we collaborated quite frequently, and our relationship deteriorated, unfortunately. I still think highly of him. He's a great YouTuber. Don't feel like there's any drama between us. It's really not. We just parted ways. Channel is dead. Pack your bag, boys. Yeah, just imagine, dude. Oh. It's just like you're the exact person who's just like buys low and sells high on the stock market if you think a channel dies because it life's not going well or because we have a temporary setback. Like, dang, dude, the stock market's so high, it's so hard. Frick, how do we figure it out? Rip plane 1942. What plane? What plane went down in 1942? I mean, that's World War II we're talking about. It was a great golden age for planes. It's crazy to think how quickly we went from the biplane to like the jet engine. No. We need to work backwards. I'm more scared about cyan than I am about green. Oh my god. The boat mechanic is so difficult to click it off. Kerfudgeon, this is your chance to defend me, boys. Can we get in there? It's okay, I'm dead. I tried to help with his corner. Good play on Cruz's part. Where are you all? I see some LL though. I have no reword that sentence. Come back to me. Collect your thoughts. Spell check. Get back to us. Love to answer, but I have no idea what you're talking about. Now, Cruz did sacrifice himself to try and save his team, which was not the worst call, but at the same time, really worked to Purple's benefit. Because now they kind of come in here. Excuse me, got the hiccups. And just rip through the winner. Real rough. He's the guy saying Japan's don't. No. No. When someone says something really dumb, we can use that as an insult. But let's not attack someone because they mistyped a message. We've all been there. Don't lie. We've all mistyped a message and been like, dang it, dude. Freaking auto correct. Fun fact, I started Territorial when I was bowling with my dad's work. My parents met in a bowling alley. I have vivid memories of playing the X-Men game on that like giant console, whatever they call it, the arcade game. I have vivid memories of playing the X-Men in the arcade as my parents bowled, and I can smell the smoke. Like, you guys probably don't know it now, but you used to be able to smoke in just about everywhere. There was no smoking and non-smoking section. Everywhere was just smoking. It's inside. So, like, I have vivid memories of just a thick smell of cigarette smoke as I'm playing the X-Men game. Sometimes flipping over to the Simpson game as Marge Simpson swinging that vacuum. And then going over to my parents for more quarters. It's like shoo us away, but like, we're in a league. Smoking everywhere, better times, worse times. Ugh. This isn't so nice to go into an establishment and not smell the smoke. I say this as like a former smoker. It's nice to not have cigarette smoke everywhere. Especially because some cigarette smoke is not equal to others. And some smells really bad. And expensive too. It's so expensive. Oh my god, I can't believe how expensive it is. It's really kind of a poor tax if you think about it. Because if you're poor, you're more likely to smoke. And who's more affected by taxes? A guy who makes 100. Who's more affected by like a $5 tax on a pack of cigarettes? A guy who's making 100,000 or a guy who's making like 30,000? It's crazy to think that like smoking was like on its way out, and then the tobacco companies were like, what about vapes? And then that brought the Gen Zs back, and then they're like, what about if it's just the addictive part of nicotine and not the cancer part? With like the little Zins, and everyone's like, all right. Fair. I'm in. I'm back. I went to I was in a wedding, and we had like the rehearsal dinner, and every single guy there had a pack of Zins. It was just like, all right, let's roll. Yeah, but you get taxed like more and more percentage if you make more. No, you get to a certain size and then you go, okay, you get paid in stock, which is not realized gain, so you don't get taxed off of it, but you can borrow off of it. So it's basically like playing with Monopoly money at that point. Cigarettes are crazy. Here in Belgium it's like 90% tax. A pack could cost €2, but no. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, it is like an effective way of stopping people from smoking, because if it was $2, I feel like you'd get a lot more kids being like, it's only $2, just give it a go. I kind of want to start smoking. Yeah, you really shouldn't. You just die young, your voice sounds terrible, and I mean, it's crazy. Cigarette smoke, it's crazy how much cigarette smoking ages you. Like, I knew this one girl in high school, and I saw her on Facebook the other day, and she's been smoking this whole time. She looks older than me, and she was like 4 years younger than me. She was like a freshman as I was coming in. It's not like, oh, we dated or anything. I knew her from like church. But it's just like, she looks so old. She looks like she's in her 40s. We don't live in the 1920s anymore? Oh, dude, imagine if we did, though. Oh, my gosh. Think of how cool the cars would be. We could all afford cars. That'd be sick. Although, I think America peaked in, like, 1950s. Dude, everyone gets everything. Let's go. Like, the war is over. Life is good. We're the only economy left standing. Let's do this. Think of how cool polio would be. Yeah, I mean, honestly, you become like robotic, right? You get a whole iron lung. I heard those were pretty cool. the British 1920s. The British Empire is back, baby. Oh, we're in full steam. Let's go. Let's start oppressing other countries. What's that? You didn't invent gunpowder quick enough? Die, nerd. Let's go. This is huge. As a Dutchman, we could have bought the USA 4 times back in the 1650s. Man, good times. You wish. You wish. Then, yeah, I mean, the 1650s were great for the Dutch, and then they went and made slavery, like, legal, which was such a bummer for the Dutch, because they were like, oh, man, we're so good at trading slaves. This is awful for us, specifically. Ugh, I guess we grow tulips now. Oh, frick, man. Why does no one want to buy people anymore? Game sucks. Hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Ah! Dude, no way did we peace out. Come on. It's supposed to be a free-for-all. I had time, I thought. Like, go to the bathroom. Muji is me. We don't do we don't do peace. We don't do peace. We fight till there's one person. Don't ever peace in lobby 2. No. Don't do that. That's bad. There's no winners there. We count both teams as losers and silly boys who are too scared to fight for the win. A small mistake by Green was all that was required. Green didn't win. Green didn't win. There's no winner right there. You can't look at that and go, oh, there's a winner there. No, both are cowards. They're afraid to fight. They go, oh, I'll try and get a snipe here. Boo. Boo you. All right, let's switch it up though. Let's do a battle royale. Win or die. True, dude. Like, take risks. It's the worst thing about this game is how passive everyone's gotten. Be like, oh my god, I might lose my imaginary points, which I could trade in for absolutely nothing and have zero currency and zero value. Oh, if I don't get second place, if I risk getting in second place and don't get first, then this is all for naught. Shut up. Hamilton's a fire movie? I think you mean Hamilton's a fire play, in which case I'll totally agree with you. The King George song is like one of my favorites. The You'll Be Back. Oh my god, I was singing that for weeks afterwards. Like in the prime of COVID, that came out. I'm like, you'll be back. I was so in. Dude. All right, let's do. Oh, we've done so many free for all sins off. Let's wait for when that's on. What do you do with Golden Game? Legitimately nothing. You can buy it if you have enough to like get admin powers, but it, like, if you're an adult, that doesn't matter. Outside of that, legitimately nothing. man, we don't get a good map. Unfortunate. You gotta at least do zombies before open front? Never. No. I refuse. I hate zombies, and you do too. And the meme is dead. A meme's not a meme if you just rehash it every single time. Silence, Brand. What's this top fan thing? Who knows, brother? Okay, we've done the world. Let's wait for a different one. I want to do a map we haven't done before. No, not world. I know the boys love the world, but we got to do one that we haven't done yet. We got to get a little variety here. Mix it up. Have some fun. Let's have some fun. This beat is sick. Don't say the next part. Leave it at that. We love the Dutch? No one's ever said that. No one loves the Dutch. Like, Amsterdam used to be cool, and then, like, you know, weed was legalized everywhere, and now no one cares. What's Amsterdam got that everyone else doesn't? Other than, like, cool architecture, I guess. Don't you love me? Not as a Dutch man. I love you as a person, but not as my love for you is not tied to your Dutchness. If anything, it takes away from it a little bit. But I'm Dutch. Oh, dude, so rough, so rough. Imagine like you could have been born anywhere and you got stuck in like the Netherlands. Ugh, disgusting. Disgusting. Marvel be dead now? It's hard to not agree with you. I think everyone after like a decade is so burned out on superhero movies trying to become something that you could look at something like, I heard the Thunderbolts was good and it looked funny, but still flopped because everyone's so over it. Like, man, could you imagine if we got something original? That'd be so sick. Trying to replace Iron Man? Yeah, they're like, you know, the problem here is let's just bring back Tony Stark. We can't bring him back. He's dead. Make him Doctor Doom. Fair. Just reset the universe. Just recast Captain America, Tony Stark, everybody, and just with new actors and rehash the same story. It works so well for Star Wars. All right, let's do this South America. I'm tired of waiting. How could you replace Iron Man? The only thing I'd be happy with is Spider-Man. Dude, Spider-Man's a great casting. Tom Holland nails it. All right, let's go. Load up. Where you replace Iron Man with just an iron block. Dude, imagine. Oh my god, they're like the Avengers are here, and it just cuts to like a legitimate iron block who doesn't do anything in the fight, but everyone credits him afterwards for his leadership. Brave New World. Oh my gosh. Star Trek. We haven't talked about Star Trek today. I've been so hyped on Star Trek. I've been playing with in Cosmoteer, you design your own ships, right? So I downloaded this one mod for like it's all Klingon ships. I was like, hell yeah, this is so fun. But I'm also playing on Grand Admiral, which is the highest difficulty. So I'm having to take a lot of compromises in what is like a Klingon ship versus what is going to be viable. And like, I have my birds of prey don't really look like birds of prey anymore. I'm like, but they're good though. They're overclocked and everything. Which doesn't mean anything to like 95, 98% of you. Yeah. Man, she man. But I will say, I'm doing another Cosmoteer series. It just might go on the second channel. At some point, I really want to do it. I'm kind of pushed to the gills already in terms of content and my capabilities, but like imagine if there's one more series. Just imagine. You Curacao? I hate Curacao. Worst Caribbean island ever. What's so wrong with it? What is the worst Caribbean island? What's considered to be the worst Caribbean island? I mean, they're all pretty safe, right? I don't know any that like are. I mean, Haiti's obviously not a safe place, but it's not really an island, is it? We can't really count it as an island because it shares its island with the Dominican Republic. Worst island is Cuba. Cuba's pretty nice. I mean, outside of its flaky relationship with the United States and communist leadership, doesn't seem like an absolute hellhole. Wilson Knoxville? Okay. For you, Drake. I'm on it. I did it. I don't know what he did to deserve it. But you're an Iron Man. You're a Corgi Iron Man, so your wish is my command. Corgi, any reason you prefer streaming on Twitch over YouTube? I mean, the entire reason I'm streaming on Twitch instead of YouTube, or YouTube instead of Twitch, was because at the time YouTube was making a big push into streaming, and I was hedging my bets on the fact that YouTube would probably promote me and be an easier place to break into streaming than Twitch, which is already a saturated market. Now that kind of backfired because YouTube decided that they're not going to push streaming as much. And I also did it under the assumption that like YouTube would eventually build a directory. It'd be a great way to build a channel. It's awful. And I've already built a community on YouTube, so it'd be hard to switch because a lot of people, like, if they're on YouTube, they're going to watch YouTube. They're not going to move over to Twitch. So it's a little bit too late, and I don't have a strong enough internet connection to multi-stream. So that's a big reason. As soon as I enter the stream, you're talking about a communist leadership. You're welcome. Welcome to a Corgi Stream 2025. Communism, baby! Bring it back. Oh my god, it's never worked before, but it could this time. I mean, outside of the Amish people, I guess you could argue it works there, and that is a full communist country. Corgi, you should do a stream where you play Roblox. It might blow up. No, I think Roblox is a great opportunity to distance myself from as a brand. From a brand to a brand, I don't think moving to Roblox would be a good business decision right now. Seems to be a lot of bad things happening there. Does anyone live with you, or is it just your dog? Yep, just my 2 dogs and me. I used to have roommates, but that was more of like my friends needed a place to stay, and I have extra bedrooms. I would love roommates, but honestly, like, I don't like from a financial standpoint, but honestly, living alone is pretty sick. Play Rocket League? No. Talk about a dead game. That game hasn't been relevant in years. Thanks, Dr. Nate. Appreciate you. First off, Shadowborg, great name. Love that. I'm gonna steal that. I'll move in with you, but I don't want. Have you visited Canada yet? Okay. I've had 2 disappointing visits to Canada. Once we crossed over from Seattle to Vancouver for my friends to go gambling, but I was too poor to actually gamble, so I did like $20, immediately lost it, and watched my friends for the next 2 hours. Second time was I was dating a girl from Quebec, and we were gonna meet in Toronto, and then I get there and she's like in a funky attitude the whole day, and like I finally at like the we're in our hotel room, and I go, what's wrong? And she finally goes, I don't think I'm falling in love with you. And I go, that would have been great information to know yesterday before I flew out here to see you. And we had a big fight, and she's like, you should leave. And I go, no, I paid for this hotel room. I'm staying the night. You can leave. and I'm flying out tomorrow. She was so mad at me for like buying a plane ticket back the next day. And I was like, what do you think I'm going to stay for? Hey, Rob Drake with the 5 gifted memberships. So anyways, those were my only 2 experiences in Canada. So I definitely think the next time I go to Canada, it's going to be like all up from there. Your response was wrong. It was a test. No, I'm gonna be honest with you. If someone says like I'm not falling in love with you, and I'm not gonna take that as any way as like, okay, then we're not gonna work out then. What am I supposed to say there? No, but please. Nah. I'm not gonna fight for a relationship if they're not also gonna be an active part in it. Try out Banff or Jasper. They have beautiful mountains. I've always wanted to go to Banff. I will be honest. I've always wanted to go to Banff. The opportunity hasn't arisen yet, but I would love to go to Banff. Winter or summer. I would love to see that lake in the winter. I'd love to go hiking in the summer. Banff seems like a great time. Bro, you should have kicked her out to be funny. I mean, I'm not cruel. It was more of like, you're on that side of the bed, I'm on this side of the bed. We will coexist. Corgi, what's your opinion on GeoGuessr? I'm going to be honest. The only people I've ever enjoyed watching play it is like Northern Lion. And the only reason I really enjoyed watching him play it is the same reason I enjoyed watching him play anything, is he's just really funny and can like banter his butt off. More so than I've ever enjoyed the game to watch. And I've never really enjoyed the game to play. But I don't mind people who do. I understand the appeal. It's just never been for me. All right, we got a game on our hands. Jason Holland, Banana Republic, Snails Emirates, Luhansk, and Growing Pains. Now, normally I'd write off Luhansk and Growing Pains. Okay, Luhansk is out. I was going to think if he could be ignored and everyone fights Jason, that's a victory. Now, as Jason, I don't know if I would have fought Luhansk because he was a small but potential buffer state between you and Snails. Now you got 3 big guys, and Snails is immediately jumping on it, which is probably going to be the death knell for Jason. I wouldn't be surprised yet if Holland joins in. Banana Republic should probably join in. Growing Bench should probably join in. Everyone benefits from fighting Jason. Corgi, as an American, how do you feel that people think Europe is a country? The same way I feel about all kind of stats like that. Is you get that information from like interview style things on the street where they interview people and they go, oh, look at the dumb person. But what you don't realize is they're not ever going to show you the 90% of people who know Europe's not a country, or they're going to cut it in a way that like they're like point to China and the person like points to somewhere else. So he points to like South America. Everyone knows where China is. What they're doing is they're asking, where's Brazil? And he's pointing to Brazil. And then they're cutting it for when he goes, where is China? And the guy points to Brazil. Yo, Cogmania, member for 21 months. Keep the hype train going. Nice, he says. Hey, brother, thank you so much for being here. You're only 3 months away from your 2-year Corgi Iron Man. I've seen YouTubers literally do that. Yeah, I know. There was one YouTuber. He's one of these red pill guys. He was in New York and he's like interviewing this guy on the street. And he's like really wanting to like get to the point of like, oh, women shouldn't make as much money as men. You shouldn't date them. They're less appealing. And he just kind of cuts off the interview halfway through and goes, dude, that's not your real voice. Use your real voice. And it just so emasculates this like guy who's just very red pilled. And it was very satisfying to watch. But I don't really like the interview on the street mentality. I don't think anything really good for society's ever come from it. Nor could I ever imagine being one of those people who like interviews people on the street. Now I will say, the guy who interviews people on the New York subway with like the train tickets hiding the microphone, that's funny. That's fun. But it takes it for what it is. Just a simple haha funny. Have you seen the thing? It's like, do you think women deserve to stay in the kitchen? The guy says, no, that's how the rest of the house is meant to get clean. How's the rest of the house meant to get clean? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Women in the kitchen jokes, it's like, I'm sure it's funny to you when you're like young, but it's so bottom of the barrel. It's basically like when you hear a joke like that, it's the intellectual equivalent of like, what do you call a sleeping bull? A bulldozer. And you go, ha ha. Sick, dude. Great joke. Great joke. Haha, that was a good one, bro. Oh, you betcha, brother. I remember reading that one on as a kid, my mom would give me like little cups to like, you know, wash out your mouth or for mouthwash. And they all had little jokes on them like that. Sometimes they're funny because they're so bad though. Yeah. But that's more of a reflection of the person who like is telling the joke than the joke itself. Or the concept. I'm still young, like not even in uni. Those jokes are just mean misogynies from like the 18th century. I mean, the other side of that coin is like, yeah, man, don't let yourself get like worked up over something like that. Because it's like the best kind of response to someone who is like misogynist is just to be like, you treat them as they're weird. You call someone weird, it messes with them more than you call them a misogynist, I'll tell you that. You want to get a bully off your hands? Just point out how weird it is that he's being a bully. It's like, dude, what are you doing? You're being so weird right now. Immediately shock to the heart. Charisma, roll 20, natural 20. Oh, big push. Is that enough? I can't believe Jason stayed in this one. I think this is going to go to snails. I don't think it's going to be enough. I mean, maybe. Ooh, is Jason going to get enough? He could. Is Growing Pains going to do anything in this game? That's the real question. I mean, if Jason could equalize on troops, he's fine. Just got to hold the line here a little bit. Growing Pains is helping Jason. Interesting. I still like the approach of making them explain their joke out loud, like you don't understand it. Make them admit their biases. Oh, that's a great one, Nate. Yeah, 100%. Just be like, I don't get it. And then they go, oh, because women need to be in the kitchen. You go, well, why is that funny? Or what's so funny about that? And just, yeah, shut them down. But I'm going to be also honest with you. The amount of people you're going to run into the wild, like outside of the internet, who are going to have those opinions is going to be so minuscule. And you, like, every time I've run into someone like that, I just walk away. Like, I don't want to engage this person. He seems boring. And then you're done. Luhansk is still here. I can win this. I don't think so. I think Luhansk is deady. Deady spaghetti. I mean, yeah, he's got... Oh, Luhansk's got an island. He's got an island. Watch out, he's coming back. Oh, man. Are we making that joke again? It's been almost 10 minutes. Who's the little flotilla on the west side? Who is the little flotilla? Is that Louis? It is Louis. He's going. He's cruising. He's cruising for a bruising. He's an island boy. Dude, island boy. You guys wouldn't know because you weren't born on an island. I was. You wouldn't know. It's a lifestyle, not a choice. It was, first off, it was my parents' choice. But really, which one? Key West. Yeah, the 20-minute mark. We'll go to the 20-minute mark. Good on Snail's Empire for bringing this one back, though. That was Jason's kind of locked up there. I'm an island boy in the UK. You don't count. That's boring. Unless you're from the Isle of Man or Jersey, one of the other little islands. If you're just counting The British Isles proper. Boo, boring, who cares? Who's Growing Pains having a little bit of a comeback? True. I thought they were going to be so passive, but here's their moment. They're doing well. The Isle of Wight? Okay. I am from St. Vincent. I'm an island boy. There you go. I'll believe him because his name is St. Vincent and the Grenada. Or in the... Yeah, whatever. Coming from an American saying the UK is boring is insane. No, there's nothing interesting about Britain. Like, their history is boring. Their islands are boring. Their cuisine is boring. Like, geez Louise, this is the people who be like beans on toast is amazing. If I'm going to go to Europe, I'm going to go to Italy. I'm going to go somewhere fun. Every stream Corgi versus Britain. What do you expect from an American? We've made our entire nation off of us versus Britain. Also, congratulations, Jason. Well done, well done. Well done, Jay. Big J in the house. What's wrong with us? Nothing. Yeah. All right, on to this. We're in, boys. We're in. We're moving on. It's me, Quartz. Your nation was you versus Britain. It was you and France versus Britain. I mean, if you want to count it that way, then it was us and France versus Britain and Germany. So. My first win on stream. Jason, you earned it, bud. That was a good one. All right, let's do a lobby 1 game and then, or main lobby, and then we'll make a private lobby here. France was the biggest loser of that war, if you think about it. Oh, 100%. We collapsed their economy. Collapsed their economy by bringing them into that one. Well done, Benjamin Franklin. You took one for the team. Way to convince the French to join us. What was the most boring war in your opinion? I don't know. It's kind of hard to classify a war as boring. It's not boring for the people in it, right? Maybe the Cold War. Seems pretty boring. A lot of hoo-ha about nothing. $80 Years' War. What's that War of the Roses that lasted like 100,000 years and had like 5 billion people involved in it? The Emu War? Yeah, you can't call the Emu War boring. That's hilarious. Instead, North and South Korea fight already. Come on, babies. Let's finish this one up. The Pig War in the Pacific Northwest. Were we fighting pigs? Did we win or did the pigs win? All right, hold on. I gotta pick a game. I'm being distracted by chat. We'll look for a good game. Now there is a little bit of a delay, so you know you have a minute to join when I call out the game. But as soon as it comes available, as soon as you hear it, join the game. We're looking for a big game. I hate Europe. Oh, I hate Europe. You know what? Let's do world. Let's do big world. Big world. No need for... You know what? Hold on. Add tag. We got time. Add tags. Let's be Corgi boys together. 8 together strong. And we take Antarctica. Let's do it, boys. The only casualty was a pig that was digging around a potato garden. That's hilarious that they called it a war. Yeah, make sure the tag is on. Make sure the C is capitalized. We go Antarctica. We become trade boys and bomb them to death. Bomb everyone. Antarctica's ours. They'll never suspect the penguins. Go, 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 go. Grab it, grab it, grab it. Rainbow Bees, you forgot your tag. Get out of here. Corgi Purple, you forgot your tag. You idiots. You idiots. It's gotta be your name. It's got to be the tag first, and then, your name. You guys all misspelled it. It's embarrassing. You're embarrassing me. You're embarrassing me. You're embarrassing the clan. You don't know how to follow directions. You're probably your teacher's worst nightmare. I gave you a visual example and everything. I put it on the board. All you had to do was copy it from the board. And you didn't do it. You did it wrong. Disgusting. Sorry, Dad. You know what? That one's for you. That one's for you, Dr. Nate. Dr. Professor Nate. Although you probably deal with, like, kids like that less as a college professor. Which I'll always point out because I find it very fun. Also, I really went aggressive on this guy. Assuming that he was going after this bot and I should have waited, and now I'm in a bad place. This red team's coming over here with a vengeance, and I'm gonna have to fight him off by myself, essentially. So I need to be better at attacking, and I've kind of fumbled for the team. Okay, we got that one. Push for this. Yeah. I can't really do anything about it either. Other than hope one teammate cuts off the other. Their greed gets too good. Jesus. How's the rest of the board looking? We're okay. Geometry Bud, I'm gonna be straightforward with you. I need this bot more than you do. I don't know why you're pushing for this. Oh, this guy's on our team. We're on the red team. I'm so dumb. I don't want to talk about how dumb I just was. Never talk to me. Never talk to me. I'm so dumb. Any hoozles, let's go invade this man. Give me your port, coward. Let's go. Big. Just immediately go down on workers now that we finished that. Anybody over here need help? Nope, we're all good. All right. Give me a city. We go full port empire. In fact, I'm going so low on troops. No, I shouldn't. I need to donate. Oh, God, multi. Give him everything. Good job, multi. Good job, good job, good job. Well done. Give me another port. We poured up. I was Corgi. Why was that not on red? Either you didn't capitalize the C, or you were the guy who put the Corgi tag behind their name, and it only counts the one in front. So, no way to tell. Your port was captured by Persona. What are you talking about? I sent 2,000? That's as many as I can send? Oh, gosh. You guys gotta get some warships out there. Yeah, green is dominating. So we need to get firing missiles quickly. Which means, you know, ports and cities quickly. Yeah, here comes the green team. Our boys in Australia are not going to win this. We need some more trade to come in. I want one more port, and then I'm building probably... What's going on? Oh, we're getting invaded? Yeah. We're getting screwed over. They're just both going... All three teams are like trying to fight us. We need to be hard defense. Ports are down. Get ready for a silo. Hopefully, Beast can buy a warship. Yeah. Nope, that got shot down. Good job, good job, good job. Okay, let's build a defensive structure. And then immediately get ready to launch. Come on, give me the money, give me the money, give me the money. Forget about third city, there's no time. We gotta start launching missiles right away. Who's invading you? Is this the same guy? Yes, it is. Okay. How many cities does he have? 6. We'll change that. Where is he also? I gotta help over here. This is more of a direct threat. Who is this guy? Where's he coming from? Okay, right here. Oh, give me some money. This is... Come on, come on, come on. Not asking you guys to give me money. I'm just kind of saying, like, I need money from the game. Fire. Oh, that's gonna land right there, too. Got it. Fire. Is anyone else building up to missiles? Luhansk is. Not there yet. I got everything good. Anyone else at the point of firing? Yellow is. That's not good. Oh, okay, good. They fired on green. Load her up. Fire again. That's 2 big ones. Where are your bombs going? Not in the same spot. Okay, big attack on green. Take out these 3 cities in the port. Oh, okay, I took out the 2 ports. Who is this boat? Okay, it got shot down. Here comes a boat from Allen, but I'm firing back. Die, Allens. Yeah, well, okay, I see. Gotta start focusing yellow. I don't have any money. Oh, Luhansk, land that before his thing builds. God bless you, Luhansk. Gotta hit the cities wherever we can. He's got 16. We don't have anything to stop that. I mean, hopefully our boys over here, I don't know what they can really do, though. I understand that they gotta fight green. Nope, here comes bombs for me. Unfortunate. There goes my economy. I got us off as many shots as I could. I think we lose this one. No one's big enough in South America to fight Antarctica. That did not prove to be true. We'll say that. I think, honestly, pushing through Africa, even though we got success out of it, was a mistake. Because Yellow was pushing us, and it was just a little bit too rough. I wish I could default this off. Like, I never in my life ever need to know anything about trade. There's never been a scenario where like, oh, thank God the trade notification was there. I could have missed something important. Yeah, we're cooked. We're cooked here. All right, I'm going to back out. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.